Okay, here we are, just standing here with Angel from Pennsylvania, and he's about to experience stepping into the tachyon chamber for the first time. So let's see what happens.
That's funny. I just reported to you. I can feel that in my stomach.
Oh, there's a lot of layers to things happening. There's a lot of layers.
Okay, so Angel is all, quote, suited up, if you will, and we'll let him experience the chamber for a while, 30 minutes, 40 minutes or so, and then we'll come back and see what he has experienced.
And your voice in, and if it was, I mean, there was just so many of them all at the same time. And another thing that's really interesting is normally I don't know how to explain it, but I can hear people's beings, like I can hear where they are, and there's a frequency that people put off, and I can hear where they are at all times. Well, there is lots of things present here doing their thing, but the fields that these spheres put off, there's like these I can't even say the word, spherized shells that the sound of their being like wraps around inside. Plus there's all the communication, the frequency communication stuff that I can hear the communication. All that stuff is resonating inside of these spheres. So I couldn't tell exactly where they were, but the way they cross-phased echoed from their, because of these things, I couldn't tell exactly where they were, but I could hear all the communication and all the resonant wavelengths where they get to the
Was it easier than what you usually?
Oh yeah, much. And the amount of release, like there wasn't any effort to the release. It was like it automatically did it for you, which was nice.
We call that it eliminates the layers of resistance that you have. The tachyon field eliminates resistant layers.
Yeah.
And it just kind of does it automatically for you because you have invited yourself into an energy space that is helping to assist you in all ways. So it literally knocks the resistance right out.
That's nice, yeah. Well, and that's kind of been the theme of my pretty much everything is that when I manifest or do anything, I do it through my resistlessness and just holding my will as my being, and it's a conscious act, but with this there was just no effort to it whatsoever. You know, just kind of did it for me.
How did your body feel?
It was a lot of relief of a lot of pain, like right from the beginning. And I noticed before I even got in any kind of state, I noticed there was lots of layers of lots of dimensions that were already connected to me immediately before I did anything, and then when I relaxed and physically let go, it just turned on, you know. So
it kind of,
yeah.
I mean, did you feel it in every cell of your body?
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
oh yeah.
It definitely.
After a while, there was no body to.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, and then wow, I can't even keep track of all that. Yeah, the thought process. It was really interesting because I'm watching the unconscious mind and the conscious mind, and then I'm seeing all the things that we think are like random thoughts and all that. I was very clearly seeing every single dimension of every random thought of how precisely perfect it was, a perfect reflection of all these multiple layers of things going on, and it was just so simple, and it was so clear what every little supposedly random thing was. All the mathematics of all these different angles, it just all came together. I mean, I might as well have been tripping on soul acid or something. I don't know what you want to call that, but it was a very enlightening perspective on just common thought.
Would you say that it assisted your third eye at all?
I'm sure it does, but I have a different view of third eye, and if what other people call third eye or what I call third eye, I'll just say that my consciousness awareness of anything I decided to put my attention to, was just
finite.
Yeah.
That's what we had experienced too, that it was just so simplistic to be able to focus on one thing and then have it open up.
Yeah, it was just instantaneous, yeah.
So I love that you said your body feels better.
Yeah. And I was certain amount of not mental anxiety, but body anxiety from the condition and all that, and whoosh, didn't have to deal with any of that.
The nice thing is the effects of the tachyon chamber will last you for a couple days. You'll wake up tomorrow morning and probably still feel the buzz. You felt it for quite a while.
Yeah, and also
you?
I had 100% dream recollection, which is pretty wild because I remembered every single dream from the moment I went to sleep till I woke up.
Nice.
Which you dream a lot of dreams, a whole lot.
There was there's something about probably about 1 week ago. There was 2 days that there was something similar to that. So I'll enjoy that happening again because I was really that's a whole
You
story
ready
in
to
itself.
come up?
Oh yeah.
Let's see.
That was fun.
Is this something you would ever want to do again if you had the chance to come to a tachyon chamber?
Oh yeah. Well, yeah. I would live in it.
Well, very good. Thank you so much.
Did you build up any sort of understanding of the tachyon energy itself?
I think if I had put my awareness on it, I probably would have. But in my experience with like the rods and things like that, I would just say it's kind of like the presence of God at your service saying, okay, what do you want? And whatever you think you want, it's like, okay, and it goes right to work.
So you experienced it as consciousness too?
Yeah, consciousness being, what is your will? Kind of like the
It's
genie.
really
It's
amazing.
like a genie in a bottle, except for it's everywhere.
Like an awesome assistant, but powerful. Super
Yeah.
powerful.
It's really
Yeah.
fun in listening to the different testimonials, how alike so many of the testimonials are in their experiences, so very validating. Thank you so much for
You're
testing
welcome.
this out
Thank
for
you
us.
for letting me test it out. That was awesome.
It's kind of funny because the way that you describe things, like I described it as I'm in a big cranium, like a big, like